Tonight we're at a special event that's connecting art and science, put on by the new organization C.A.S.T Labs. So tonight we had a soiree. There were some singers, some jazz musicians, some tango dancers, combined with a panel discussion. On the panel were several members who are both artists and scientists. There was a painter who's also been an entrepreneur and an engineer. There was an opera singer who's also a neuroscientist, and she performed for us. And then there was a jazz musician who also performed, and he's been an electrical engineer, and he actually studied physics. The discussion went down some well-worn paths, such as how much of creativity is inspiration, how much is perspiration, but also some new directions. A lot of the audience were people who were focused on innovation with technology, with science, and they talked about how art can open up this side of us to be more innovative. It was observed that at the heart of all of this is our imagination. Imagination drives the creativity, whether we're creating a painting and some music, or whether we're thinking of how to streamline some process in the laboratory. With us now is the founder of C.A.S.T Labs, Sylvie Liotin. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
So, C.A.S.T Labs, what does that stand for?
Okay, so I started C.A.S.T Labs a couple months ago, and C.A.S.T stands for Connecting Art, Science and Technology. Also, I thought that it has an interesting meaning in the sense of to cast is to mold something or to throw something. And so the idea is I would like to help people mold and kind of cast themselves out in casting and finding their creativity. So C.A.S.T Lab is an invention that is aiming to create cross-pollinations between artists, scientists, and entrepreneurs to stimulate creativity and innovation.
To stimulate creativity and innovation.
Yes.
Okay, and why you?
Why me?
Yeah.
Oh, very interesting. So I started my life as a ballerina. I was a professional ballerina, and I went on to study science and engineering. I got 2 masters in science, and I've worked for the past 20 years in Silicon Valley.
Joining us now is Michael Killen. He's a local artist here in Palo Alto, and he works with organizations, environmental organizations, to help them enrich and spread their message. Thank you.
Thank you for having me here.
So you're a panelist tonight,
Yes.
And you were telling me about a couple of the big art projects that you're working on. Can you tell us about those?
Well, I'm just wrapping up a major project for NASA. NASA's opening the most energy efficient building in the entire federal system. It's called Sustainability Base, and it's at Moffett. Okay? And I have made the world's largest painting on sustainability that they will install in their lobby.
So by big, you're talking how big?
I made a painting that's 24 feet long and 5 feet high. And that is a little short of what Picasso did with Guernica.
Okay, and the second project?
Well, I'm very much involved with helping to prepare, helping various art organizations and corporations take advantage of the 500 million people that will focus on the San Francisco Bay in the summer of 2013. And that, of course, is the America's Cup. I am making what I assume will be the most important painting, and certainly the largest, to be shown at that time on water, saving the bay, and sustainability. As a minimum, this painting will be 24 feet long and 5 feet high.
Okay, so similar dimension.
Yes.
Thank you. So now we'd like to show you just some small renditions of these paintings.